Going on, y'all? This is day 42 of the 90-day run. So let's get into it, man. So I worked a little. I went in this time for work. I went in from 3 a.m. and I left around 11. And the day was pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? My manager, he let me stay over. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, if you want to stay, you can. I was like, I bet. Because I'm just trying to, get as much money as I can. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying all that. Like, I'm just trying to get as much money as I can, so I can get this car and just, to save money. You know, um, it's just sometimes you low key tired. Like today, I was just tired. Like yesterday, well, let me show y'all. I was doing a little gardening thing yesterday, and I cut the grass and stuff too. But I was outside in the sun all day. You probably can't see it, but I was doing all this. But I still got to finish. I still got to finish some of the stuff tomorrow or Monday. Um, you know, but I was in the sun all day, bro. And the sun, that stuff drained my energy. Like that stuff was just low key crazy. Like I was just tired the whole day, and I just ain't had no energy. But I still went to work. I completed what I had to do, and I'm off tomorrow, unfortunately, but I'm gonna go to the gym. I do work all next week, so everything is coming together, man. It's just everything is a process. Like things don't happen over time. Like hey, the grind is a scab. You know what I'm saying? Like the grind is a scab. Like it's gonna be there for a minute. Like your little scar's gonna be there, and then it's gonna heal up. It's gonna take a minute to heal up. You know. Uh, but yeah, I just want to keep telling y'all, this stuff is definitely not easy for this 90-day run. You definitely gotta be a strong person. While being consistent and just knowing what you want on this 90-day run and trying to become a better person. With me, for example, I'm just trying to become a better person. Just get rid of my old habits and hopefully do things better this year. I'm still working on things like my old self. I'm just trying to be a better person, like I said, and hopefully by the end of this year, I'm just a better person for sure. I know it's gonna take time and stuff to heal, but um, but yeah, it just like when you realize like this stuff takes time. It's gonna take hours. Some days you ain't going to work. Some days you ain't gonna want to get out the bed. Some days you just gonna feel like you just out of it, but you know, it's like when you get there, things change, and you're like, it wasn't that bad after all. But you just gotta, work. You just gotta work hard now, so you don't gotta struggle later. I definitely don't want to struggle later. So this is why I can see why I'm just trying to work so hard and get my things accomplished. These are things that I should have been doing years ago, months ago, or but I wouldn't say I was, I don't want to say mature, but I don't like probably smart back then or something like that. But you learn from experiences. So I'm 19, so I probably learned late. I should have learned earlier, but you know, I'm just glad I learned it now. I'm just trying to, like I said, become a better person, become better with my money, disciplined, and etc. But today was a good 90-day run. We're gonna be back to y'all Monday or Sunday if I record a video for y'all. If I record a video for y'all, But I just want to appreciate y'all for watching the video, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow or Monday. Appreciate it.